Hey, desk jobs can be a great, low-impact, soul-crushing way to spend your working life. If that's your thing, awesome. But if the prospect of spending over 60,000 hours sitting on your butt isn't appealing to you, there are options. Okay, maybe you have a standing desk or one of those treadmills that fits under your desk. Who cares? You're missing the point. In an era with more and more choices that let you stick it to the man, job satisfaction is not just about the paycheck, it's about loving what you do. Let's talk about 10 great options for ditching the chair, the standing desk, and, yes, the treadmill thing. Flexing that six-pack at number 10, we have the personal trainer. As modern humans, we don't have to wander the wilderness for food or take down saber-toothed tigers with our bare hands anymore. So we do exercise just for the sake of exercise. A personal trainer guides clients through exercise routines, provides nutritional advice, and is a cheerleader for their fitness goals. To become one, you'll need a certification from a recognized organization like the American Council on Exercise or the National Strength and Conditioning Association, and you thought you'd never have to take another test again? Bummer. It helps to also be in shape yourself to have an air of credibility and be a role model for your clients. Flab does not equal fab if you're a trainer. With more and more people seeking to be healthy, especially all those suckers with desk jobs, personal trainers are sure to have a bright future. So if you love fitness and helping others, this job could be a match made in sweaty heaven. Who here wants to be Indiana Jones? Who doesn't? I had a whip like his until an unfortunate incident with some of my mom's favorite china, which, if we're being honest, didn't have any business being near where I was practicing my whipping. Did you know Indy was an archaeologist? These history detectives spend their days unearthing the past, solving mysteries older than your grandma's fruitcake recipe. They excavate sites, dig up ruins, and analyze the artifacts they find. Is there anything cooler than that? Maybe. We'll see. To join their ranks, you'll need a degree in archaeology or anthropology, probably a master's degree or beyond for the coolest stuff. The job market is competitive, but man, super cool, right? Assuming you don't mind a little dirt, or a lot of dirt. Someday, future archaeologists will be digging up buried Beanie Babies and Atari video game cartridges and asking the same WTF questions we are now about their extravagant burial rituals, and that could be you. Remember when your parents made you mow the lawn as compensation for having a roof over your head and food to eat? Well, being a landscape architect is sort of like that, but not at all. This job is a beautiful blend of artistry and ecology. It's about creating outdoor spaces that are not only functional and sustainable but also aesthetically pleasing. In short, making the world less ugly. It's best to have a bachelor's degree in landscape architecture to get going. The job prospects are growing as fast as a well-watered wisteria. That's a flowering plant, or a vine, or something, I'm still not sure. If you're like me and kill every plant you've ever had, this may not be the field for you. But for those with a green thumb and a knack for design, this could be your dream job. For the social butterflies, we an event planner at number 7, sounds great. Who doesn't love a party? But don't be fooled, it's not all champagne and confetti that stays in your hair for days. This role is all about creating memorable experiences, juggling logistics, and not ruining the most important moment in another person's life. You'll need strong organizational skills, a knack for problem solving, and it helps to have a degree in event management or a related field. The field is expected to grow as we keep finding new and exciting ways to celebrate our milestones. Surely you've heard about all the annoying, really creative gender reveals. If you thrive in a dynamic, fast-paced environment, this could be your calling. Any heroes in the house? Burning through to number 6, we have a firefighter. This isn't just about putting out fires and saving people, but also about rescuing kittens from trees and being a pillar of the community. To be a firefighter, you'll need at least a high school diploma and get through the training academy. No easy task if you're accustomed to the comfort of your well-worn couch and Oreos by the handful. You have to be up to the challenge of obtaining an emergency medical certification and rigorous physical training. I'm getting short of breath just thinking about it. Job prospects are blazing with a steady increase in demand, and most firefighters are in unions and have great pay and benefits. So what's not to like? Yes, there's an element of danger, but that's also what makes it so exciting. It takes a special breed to enjoy it, but maybe that's you. So if you enjoy living on the edge and helping others, this job could be a perfect fit. Jetting off to number 5, we find the travel blogger. Imagine exploring the world and getting paid for it. The only qualifications needed? A love for travel, a knack for storytelling, and some killer photography skills. So why aren't we all doing this dream job that must be the work of sorcery? Well, for one, you have to be a self-starter. Most of these positions are solo operations or small teams, not a regular job where someone is paying you for your 40 hours a week. If you're just starting, it takes time to learn the skills and tools, all while not being paid. Anybody out there like working for no pay? This is why you have to be passionate about it. If you can make it happen, with a well-established blog, you could be raking in the dough while being on a perpetual vacation. Okay, where do I sign up? So, if you have a knack for writing and a passion for travel, think about travel blogging. You might be able to start it as a side hustle and grow it into a career. Food, bringing people together, sustaining life, bringing us joy. At number 4, we have the chef. Chefs turn simple ingredients into culinary masterpieces, all while juggling a hot, bustling kitchen. To become a traditional top chef, a culinary arts degree or apprenticeship is typically needed. Or start your own food truck and build it out to multiple trucks all over your city and beyond. The possibilities are endless if you can appeal to a large range of people and not give them salmonella. The demand for a good chef will never go away. I mean, even if you're in a plane crash in the Andes and have to resort to dining on your fellow passengers to survive, don't you want to have a great chef around? Have we just crossed the line to being too dark? Sorry about that. That's what the comments section is for. Anyway, if you love food and creativity, consider being a chef. The world needs you. If you've watched as much Naked and Afraid on TV as I have, you may have come to be terrified of the outdoors. But if not, our number 3, the wildlife biologist, may be your calling. This job is all about studying animals in their natural habitats, tracking their behaviors, and working toward conservation efforts. As we humans continue to encroach on wildlife habitats, the possibilities for conservation are endless. From studying our forests, plains, mountains, or lakes and oceans, there's plenty of conserving to be done and species to save. A bachelor's degree in biology or related field is usually required. A master's degree or higher gets you a better shot at a job you really want, and not just scraping bat poop from the inside of caves. Or maybe that's heaven for you. A bat pooper scooper. The future? Well, as long as we care about animals, or are scared of them, there will be a job for you. Seems like a good bet one way or the other. If you have a passion for animals and the environment, this job could be perfect for you. Want to help people get back on their feet, feel less pain, or be more stretchy? Physical therapists develop and implement treatment plans for patients with movement limitations due to injuries, disabilities, or chronic conditions. And thanks to us breaking down our bodies at scorching levels, the future is bright. Projected job growth is 23% through 2030 due to increased focus on preventative care, and as many of us become old as dirt. The pay is great, but it takes work to get there. You'll need to obtain a Doctor of Physical Therapy degree and state licensure. Hope you like school. You'll also need practice through clinical internships so you don't turn some poor guy's minor pain into a medical malpractice claim. We've all seen the attorney ads on the billboards. No one is safe. But if you like helping others through physical challenges, this could be the career for you. The work is rewarding and the path is lucrative. To answer our previous question about whether there is a cooler job than being an archaeologist, I bring you the astronaut, our number 1 non-desk job. Talk about a room with a view. Astronauts get to explore the final frontier, space. Maybe you think this is cheating. Sure, an astronaut is super cool, but you can't just be an astronaut. Being Superman is cool too. Why didn't you just include him in this list too? Okay, take it easy. Hear me out. With the explosion of the space industry, we expect the demand for astronauts to increase. Heard of space tourism? It's soon to be a real thing. And not just for billionaires who choose their playthings over solving world hunger. Maybe that wasn't fair. Maybe it was. But let's get back on track. The role of an astronaut isn't just about floating around in zero gravity though. It involves conducting scientific research, performing technical tasks, and even doing a little bit of galactic housekeeping on their spacecraft. Now, getting ready to launch into this career is no small feat. It requires a solid grounding in physical science or engineering, likely an advanced degree, followed by intense astronaut training. The financial compensation is solid, but that's the least of the rewards. You won't just be reaching for the stars, you'll be living amongst them. Yes, corny, but true. So dream big and believe. The government and billionaires need you. And as we decided right here, there's nothing cooler. And there you have it. Despite a bit of controversy, these were our top 10 jobs that don't require sitting at a desk. A personal trainer, archaeologist, landscape architect, event planner, firefighter, travel blogger, chef, wildlife biologist, physical therapist, and astronaut. Of course, that's not everything. So put in the comments what we missed, or any thoughts on the ones we included. Remember, life is too short to be stuck in a job you hate, so figure out what you love to do. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please like and subscribe so we can keep them coming.